Hey everyone, welcome to my little niche in the world, kitchen at Jack's Place. We're at 1623 Rhode Island Street here in Sturgeon Bay, beautiful Door County. So today we're going to do a quick and easy stir fry. It's like, you want to get those Asian flavors. Sometimes you're in a mood for just a little bit of Asian food. So we're going to do this really quick. So you need some flank skirt steak or flank steak. Or honestly, any kind of meat you would like. And this time I am using it was just a steak, it was round steak, and they're really thin. I cut them about 1/4 inch thin. The trick to doing that really well is if you is to have the meat not completely frozen. If you put it into the freezer for about an hour so that it firms up, you can get that really, really thin slice that you're looking for, because we're going to be using a very, very hot wok, and we want it to cook in just it's a flash fry, pretty much what it is. So here I have about 1 pound of nice thinly cut steak. Voila, as you can tell. And I seasoned it with a little bit of soy sauce, and I put some, I don't know if you guys have ever used, it's called Chinese 5-spice. It has a mixture of different Asian flavor type spices. Maybe in the next video we might make some homemade 5-spice so that you can see how it is. I have some homemade one, and it is right in here in my little shaker. I do not remember everything that's in there, but there is some marsala. It's like a marsala sauce seasoning. There's some ground cloves, and there's some cinnamon, a couple of like really nice warm spices that get you going. So today in my stir fry, I've got about half a green pepper and half onion sliced in quarters, and then I cut my pepper a little smaller. That's okay, whichever way you want. I got about a cup of matchstick size carrots. I'm not a big carrot eater in stir fries, so I just did it this way. Bought the little bag already, in a matchstick. We've got some bamboo shoots. We have some baby corn. You can get these in cans. They come in their own little water. And we're gonna have a 1/3 cup water with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's going to be for our thickening, and it's a little slurry. And in there I also added a 1/4 cup soy sauce. And I have broccoli. I like broccoli in my stir fry. And like I always tell you guys, there's no written in stone way of how to make a stir fry or make any recipe, unless it has to do with you need leavening, so baking powder, baking soda type situation. Then you want to do the exact measures. But this is your food, so who cares what you put into it or take out of it? If you don't like it, don't eat it. If you like something different, put it in. It's your food, right? What do I always say? Play with it. So here we're gonna go. So I got myself my trusty wok. I'm going to put it here on high heat. Put some air over on the fire thing. I put my wok on too high, and I've got my smoke alarm going. So in a very hot wok, you're going to add your beef. There was 2 tablespoons. There's about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. You can also use sesame seed oil. The heat tolerance is higher, and it'll actually give you a little bit of flavor. So you want to shake it up, shake up your wok. I'm going to put you this way so you can see. So you want to make sure it's nice and hot. The beef is already cooked and seared. At this point, you're going to add the vegetables that take longer to cook. And also, you got to remember that it really depends on how much you want to cook your vegetable. I like my broccoli to be firm and crunchy. I will put it in first because I don't plan on having it in there too long. So, you got your broccoli. So your broccoli and your carrots are going to take the longest to cook in this little situation here. So I'm going to put in my carrots in now too. Now at this point you can add like garlic or ginger or whatever type of spice you want to do. So right now I'm going to be adding my onions and peppers. We're going to give it a good mix around. And I'm going to wait a couple of minutes just to give the chance to the broccoli and the carrots to and just to wilt my onions and peppers because I like my stir-fried vegetables crunchy. And if you like yours less crunchy, you like it a little more on the cooked soft side, that's fine. You can do what you want. It's your food. I'm going to add my baby corn. And I'm going to add my bamboo shoots. Now, the baby corn and bamboo shoots you can find in certain sections of, this one I found in the Asian aisle of our local grocery store here. And it's baby corn. And in the same aisle next to the Asian food, I found the bamboo shoots. There's other stuff you can put into it, like bean sprouts and all that jazz, celery if you want to put some celery in it. So, if you see, my broccoli looks bright, the carrots look pretty much done, and the beef is done. At this point, I want to make a little sauce for it. So I have my little slurry of cornstarch with the water, and I added my soy sauce in here since the get-go. So we're just going to add her in. Now, cornstarch will thicken up when you're putting it into something really hot. So you got to move it around really quick. Okay? So here we go. Here's cornstarch. It's going to get our slurry going. It's going to thicken everything up really nice. It's going to tighten up all the juices from the meat. I'm going to lower it for a little bit because you want that cornstarch to cook. You want to make sure that all those, all your juices are nice and tight. Your sauce is nice and thick. I'm going to turn this off. Now, you guys saw that this time around, I did not put salt and pepper into my beef because I had seasoned it with the mixture of the 5-spice and the soy sauce. If you buy a regular soy sauce, it's very salty, so you might want to like be careful with that. So here we got. I'm gonna serve it up now so you guys can see. I got my little presentation here for you guys today. So we're gonna take our rice. We got some rice to go with our stir fry today. You can use noodles if you want. It doesn't have to be rice, but we got our nice little thing of rice there. And we're gonna add some stir fry around it. Now, there's enough stir fry in this recipe for 3-4 people or 2 very hungry ones. I'm just gonna put it around here because, you know, it looks pretty like this. We're gonna make our plate nice and clean around the edges, especially if we're having somebody over for company. And there you have it. It's about a 10-minute stir fry ready in a jiffy. The rice, I had made the rice earlier, so it was pre-done, but that takes about 20 minutes really quick to make. Or if you want to use instant rice, you can do that as well. And here we have a wonderful Asian ginger garlic soup with bok choy and rice noodles. And that is that smells divine. That has star anise in it, and it is just divine. It's wonderful. So we're gonna take we garnish this with a little bit of green onion, our soup. Let me put you back down so you can see us again and not look at my face. So we're just garnishing that with a little bit more of green onion, just like we did with the soup. Those are what they call scallions, the green onions. And the soup has yummy flavor of shallots, ginger, garlic. It has onion and a whole bunch of other jazz. So we're going to take I got 2 types of sesame seeds here. I have white sesame, and we're just going to sprinkle that over our food, and just a little bit over here. And then we also have black sesame seeds. These are good too. They have a very nutty flavor. You can just put those in there. Maybe a couple over here. Just from up high so that they fall really, really far. And these also, you can get them in the Asian food aisle. This one's Sushi Chef. And this is just regular sesame seeds that you can find in the generic aisles of spices. So there you have it. Yummy beef stir fry and ginger garlic noodle soup. Remember, folks, no matter what you make, no matter what the recipe says, if you like something, you can add more of it or take away what you don't like at the end of the day. It depends on your palate, what you like to eat. It's your food. Play with it. See you next time.